Alright, let's get started on this momentous occasion. Wow, what a special day. Oh no, what the heck? Hello? Uh-oh. This happens sometimes, don't worry. Hold on a minute. Let me, I've disappeared from the void. Oh no, that's not good. That's not what you want to see if you're me. Ah well, that's okay. Well, I hope everyone's having a good Sunday. I know this is usually way later than I usually start on Sundays, but that's because today we'll be doing some polls for a special character in Umamusume, one that I've been waiting for quite some time, Curren Bouquet'd'or. So, looking forward to seeing how she be, how her career be, how her story be. Why is it not? Oh, there we go. Okay. So now hopefully if I go into just chatting, I should show up now. There we go. I don't know why I wasn't showing up there. Anyway, hope everyone's having a good, yeah, I already said that Sunday. So, I am stalling right now because I forgot to download the update, so it's currently doing that right now. It's about halfway done. We might as well just kind of let that play out, I guess, so that we don't miss out on the introduction on Bouquet's side. So let me just pull it up right now. But yeah, we're luckily it's not taking yeah, hopefully it shouldn't take too long. Maybe just another minute or so. Can't wait. But yeah, and I should probably hide that because we're not doing that today. Okay, so yeah, I think this is probably gonna be a short stream given that it is kind of late right now and I do need to go to the work. Unfortunately, yes, the J word, I do have one of those, so I gotta go to the office tomorrow. So this might be, I'm thinking like 2 hours at the max, honestly. We'll see how long this goes. I've already prepared everything for tomorrow anyway, so I can actually go late-ish, I guess, but still, I think my limit is 3 hours. So this will be another short stream, but that's fine, because I think we're really just going to be doing a couple of things. We're going to be doing some polls. We'll do some, hopefully we get her within the amount of jewels I have, and if I don't, I'm going to have to dip into the old savings account, but let's not put that in the atmosphere or in the air. Let's just knock on wood on that, but once we get her, I'll read through some of her stories, we'll read through some of her carrier conversations, do all that fun stuff, and then we'll dive into a run with Ura Finals just to see what her story's like. And then we'll do one in Breeders' Cup so that we can get a viable one for Team Trials. And would you look at that, just in time. It is now... Okay, here we go. Okay, I kind of like that. That's kind of nice. Some nice colors there. Okay, well there we go. That is who we are. That is the goal for today. So, oh, what the heck is that? Oh, the ramen scenario. Oh yeah, that is coming up pretty soon, huh? The ramen scenario. I don't know if I'm really looking forward to that, but that should be interesting at least. Oh shoot, we got the Tokyo event. Okay. Let me just start with the polls. I don't know if that's necessarily the best idea, but we'll start with that, and then we'll do the rest of the things with the stories and the area conversations and stuff. So let's start off with the free poll, or not the free poll, the reduced paid gem poll. Oh. Teo, what the heck, man? I was legitimately like, oh my god, could I actually get her in the first poll? Granted, this is still pretty good, getting a 3-star in one poll, but also this is not who I was looking for. Teo, I'm sorry, this is not who I want. Well, okay, I mean, that's good luck in some ways? Alright, well. Alright, here we go, lads. Oh. Yo, really? Hold on a minute. Am I not going to use any gems? Is that actually going to happen? Oh my god, Eclipse First Rest Nowhere. Here we go. Okay, tickets. King. Turbo. Ryan. Baksheen. Holy shit. That was what, the 7th poll? Holy moly. Wow, that is amazing. That is some amazing ass luck right there. I'm shocked. I think this is one of the like fewest amount of polls I've ever had to do for somebody, and I'm surprised it's for somebody that one I wanted and two on stream, because I feel like those two usually mean that I never get them in like very few polls. It usually takes like a lot of them, but wow, there we go. Yeah, that's worthy of a screenshot right there. Let me take a little bit of a lucky screenshot, save that for later. Damn. Okay. Well, that's pretty good, because that means I can save all whatever, like 18,000 of my carrots for the next character that's going to come out in about 2 weeks. Wow, 2 weeks? That's crazy. Unless they're concurrently going to run another gacha, maybe, but I kind of doubt that. But man, that's crazy. All right, well let's get into this the conversations here, the area stories. Let's actually do it in this screen here. Let me transition over. Let's get the full screen experience over here and see what that's like. I will say she talks really slowly, so this is gonna probably take a while for me to go through these stories. I think she's... obviously, she's doing stuff with flowers right now. I think that's the biggest thing. Yep, there we go. A nice white flower right there. Oh yeah. Oh, she's arranging flowers for a bouquet. Get it? Because Bucketd'or. That's her name. I will say, the good thing about her talking slowly is that I can actually like take my time to digest what she's saying. So I guess that's a little bit of a... good thing there. Oh, that is not... oh, okay. I was like, that is not how I thought that was gonna be read. But then I realized I was in the wrong place. Oh, Atashi. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take my slow-ass time to read through these, so this is probably gonna take a little bit of time. I'm actually really curious. And of course, here's this generation. Of course. So, okay, hold on. Let me pull up real quick the her. Let me pull up Bucketd'or real quick just so I can get some similar to what I did with Red Desire. I kind of want to pull up her race results. I know she didn't win a single G1. That was the biggest thing. She was kind of known as a silver collector. But I'm curious what her generation was. Yeah, like she was in the same generation as like Chronogenesis, Love's Only You. I don't think Gran was in that generation. But either way, that's still a pretty damn powerful mare generation right there. It's like having Chrono, Loves. I think Maru might have been there too. Although Maru didn't really win anything other than the distaff. But still, that's still something. I'm like dismissing that, but that actually is something. There's the Mile person. The Mile one. They are legal. This is funny because it's like. Oh. Gonna say it feels like there's like legally required to have to scream whenever they do the final pace or final surge. Oh, okay. I was like, wait, why is she suddenly just going to the trainer room? It's like, one of you must be my trainer now. It's like, no, it's just, of course it's flowers. It has to be flowers. I'm the one who provides all the flowers. I am the flower one. I should probably skip through this a little bit, otherwise this stream is going to take fucking forever. I'm gonna be a little bit faster now. Wait. Oh, is this like... I think that's Kanen-chan, not because this is young Bouquet. I am curious what the relationship... what the relationship between the two Karens is going to be, like Bouquet'dor and Karen. That should... I feel like there's definitely going to be something there. I'm just curious how far it goes. Yeah, the sweet piece that she was talking about before or whatever. Yeah, I'm going to be a little bit faster about this because otherwise it's going to take like 2 hours just to get through the story. Oh, it's the senpai trainer. That means I have to talk to him now. Alright, let's continue onwards. Onwards and upwards.
お前しばらく手は空いてるか？うちのチームの馬娘を一人福島記念まで面倒を見、俺は同日福島記念は
バーバーバーバーバー馬娘バーバーバーバーバー。
今度の種目別競技大会、出走種目は決めましたか？私は当然マイルだよ。
Of course.
デビューした先輩たちとも走れる半年に一度の大種目別競技。
Her entire life is the mile. If she does not race the mile, she ceases to exist. Also, another thing that I found kind of funny, Bucketd'or actually has a pretty good rating for long. Like, I thought she would not be that suitable for it, but she actually has a B rating. I think it's like B rating for mile, A for medium, and B for long, which is actually kind of surprising to me. And she is Senko, so she's pace. Although I think she has aptitudes for late searcher, but I think most of her skills are for Senko anyway, which, of course, because, you know, that's pretty much the majority for a lot of the Umas now. Which is fair, because, I mean, that's just the majority for a lot of horses in general, so it matches.
だって持久力は一朝一夕でつくもの。
Wait, I thought she referred to herself as Atashi, or maybe I heard that wrong. It's Watashi. I don't know. Either way, it doesn't matter. Wait, hold on. I just want to check. Yeah, she's Watashi. Okay, or maybe she refers to herself like in her mind as Atashi, but like she refers to herself when she's speaking as what? I don't know. I'm overthinking this. Anyway. And an otsukare-sama to you too. She's alone because she's not fitting in the group. At least that's what it looked like. I don't think that's actually what it was. I'm not actually really reading through the story that much at this point. I'm just getting vibes from this. The offer is given. Arukemira moirisu. I'm gonna assume that's a flower because, man, the thing with katakana always for me is just like, oh my god, what the hell is this word supposed to be? And I'm like, oh, it's supposed to be this? Yes, I am a new trainer. What about it? Hey Sticks, what up? Good seeing you. Welcome, welcome. I'm doing some new character with the Curren Bouquet'dor. I'm just like quickly reading through the story before getting into stuff. Oh yeah, this is her casual outfit. Okay, I actually kind of like it. it's simple enough, but it has obviously has the flowers because obviously it's Bucketd'or. I like it. I'll give this an A in my tier list. Anyway, what's happening here? Oh, the other Uma that she was working with or whatever. Okay. Continuing to train, blah blah blah. Trainer, hey, what's up? You see, yep, I'm here, yep, okay, yep, sub trainer. Yeah, blah blah blah. I'm a sub trainer because screw me. Or wait, no, that's the sub trainer. Right, I'm not the sub trainer. I'm the trainer. This is where understanding Japanese would come in very nicely, but unfortunately I don't have that, so I just have to pick up pieces here and there. The other team. Kind of interesting. We got the team trainers here, like the whole team. I know there are obviously teams within Umamusume as well. I mean, both in the anime and the main game. But it feels like a lot of the main story, or it feels like a lot of the character stories are just kind of like, oh, individual trainer, individual Uma. Doesn't really get into the whole team dynamics. So it's kind of interesting that we have it here. Also, I am curious once again if Karin's going to show up here, but I kind of doubt it. I think she's just going to show up in like cameos here and there in the story. So we'll just have to see about that. Honey, hey, what's up? Thanks for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Hey, and just Umamusumeing it up. Got the new character, reading her story, seeing what she's about. But so far, I haven't even gotten into anyone's yet. Wow, I almost choked on my own spit. Hey, Shino. Hey, what's up, honey? Long time no see. Welcome. How you doing? Oh, is that how the story's? Oh, let's go. Okay. Now, my rudimentary Japanese knowledge is telling me that may have been something and been like, hey, I'm gonna accept your offer to be my trainer or whatever, or for you to be my trainer. You know what I mean. So good. How are you? Pretty good. I am not ready for tomorrow, that's for sure. But I'm just gonna hold on for the few hours that we have left for this weekend. Let's go, new girly. Yes, we got the. This is one I've been waiting for a while, so I'm very, very excited. And I got her in only 7 pulls, so I got super lucky when it comes to the gacha luck. But just kind of reading through the story here, and by reading through it, I mean like literally just like skimming through it. But yeah, anyway, so I forgot to say my whole message about Raiders. So Raiders, welcome. If you need to raid and run, that's totally fine. But hopefully you can stick around. We'll just we'll see what we got for this this Curren Bouquet'd'or, the flower girl, silver collector. The log is on fire today. It's been kind of crazy recently, actually, both in this game and in Gakumas. I've been getting a lot of good rolls recently. We'll see if that continues, or if I might have to watch out for over the next few weeks. Maybe be a bit careful, I don't know, when I cross streets. Alright, starting from today, Curren Bouquet'd'or is... Oh. Wow, of course. Freaking Almond Eye. Honestly, this is pretty apt for like the meta too, because Almond Eye is like the meta character right now in the game. So at least in the for the next champions meeting, crazy. It's okay, Bucketd'or. We love you. I like you more than Almond Eye anyway. Were they in the same? They weren't in the same. No, they were not in the same generation, because that would have been Lucky Lilac. Yeah, okay, different character. But they did race around the same time, so obviously that's why you see them here. Also, I just realized, ooh, Bouquet has the thigh highs. Ooh, good choice. It's But also, so does Almond Eye, so you know I can't really judge too hard. I mean, there's not really that many options when it comes to like the basic non-G1 outfits. You got the thigh highs, you got the full, what is it, the full leggings, or you have like the short socks. I feel like with the leggings don't go well with like for the mares, because the mares have to wear like or they don't have to, but they wear like the bloomers like this. So I feel like it just does not work with leggings. I don't know who's a good example of that. Who is a mare that has that? Because I know off the top of my head, Oguri is definitely one that has the full leggings, but she wears the shorts, obviously, because she's a male, so... She's a male. She's a male IRL. If you know Uma, you know what I'm talking about, but like, if you don't know Uma, that was just a crazy sentence. She's a male. You know what I'm talking about. IRL horses and all that. A fashionista. Honestly, her racing outfit is also one of my, like, her, I guess her special racing, like G1 racing outfit or whatever, is like one of my favorite outfits in the entire game. Also, of course, Bouquet lost because it's Almond Eye. I never realized how tall Almond Eye is. I mean, I guess it's more in comparison to Bouquet right here. But that's actually kind of a noticeable-ish difference. Oh, we got the sad clock. God, sad clock. Also, I'm really curious how OP the rest of the mares are going to be in her career. I'm sure it's going to be because for context's sake, she never won a single G1 race. G1 being like the highest grade of races. That doesn't mean she wasn't a bad horse by any means, or bad racehorse, bad Uma by any means. She still placed a whole bunch, got seconds and thirds in those races. She was just unfortunate to be in the same generation as some of the best mares of all time, so it really does come down to luck in these situations, yeah. Anyway, it's okay. Oh, we got the zoom in. Oh, okay. God, without the context of the speech, like, this just looks like a confession scene. It's just like she's handing me the flower and stuff. You got the zoom in. They really have been using the zoom in so much ever since Still in Love's career, which is fair, but seriously, it's like you got this, you got the music, you got the white background. It's like, man, this is... Oh, and we got the even more zoom in. It really does. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, I'm sure it's not, but like... Oh shit, now we got the flowers. Hello. I mean, I don't think this is going to be as romance-coded as some of the crazy... Because there's what, Still in Love, I think Buena Vista are like the two that are like the most romance-coded stories. Buena Vista is literally just childhood friend waiting for her trainer to be trainerable before she accepts, and then it's just like... Or, that's a really bad way of putting it. Also, this is a new... That was a new soundtrack. I don't think I've ever really heard that before then. That's a new one. Anyway, that was her story. So, what else we got in the career of Bucketd'or? Takyon over here. We have... So this is her... Actually, hold on, yeah. Her race outfits, which if I scroll all the way down through my mass roster... Like, I just love the contrast between the black and white for most of the outfit here, and then the flowers and on the hem of the skirt, or hem, I don't know, the inside of the skirt probably. It's just like it's so simple, yet I think it's so well done. Very, very good. Also, the because she is a Karen, she does also have a little bit of the red there, similar to a Karen-chan. Like you know, you have... I'm sure for those of you who play the English game, you probably don't know this character, but you know of the evil one named Karen-chan, who is this one right here. Which I found it funny that some people have been talking about now that it's like, oh, now that we have two Karens, we should call this one Chan, because, you know, it's like we have Karen-chan, Curren Bouquet'd'or, but that's That's stupid. It's like, technically Kaden is the crown name, so it's like, yeah, you know, it's the same argument, don't call Agnes Takio and Agnes, but it's also just like, I don't know. It just feels weird to call a character Chan, right? Because it's like, oh, Chan. It's like, no, that's wrong. So this is Kaden, and the other one's gonna be Bucketd'or. That's just how it works sometimes. But yeah, you see, you know, similar here. You got the black and white, but you also have the red accents. This one's a bit more noticeable. But at least with Bucketd'or, if you look really closely, you also notice like right here the little bit of red accents, just to show that she is also a Kaden horse, Curren horse. And then ah yes, the center. Alright. Bucketd'or. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Definitely an S tier in my rankings. Okay, let me level her up to level 5. Get her skills. Okay, we're good there. What else? I mean, I know area conversations, that's the next thing we can get into. Those are always pretty fun. And I can unlock those thanks to a certain item we have in the JP side. Where is Bucketd'or? She's probably more down here. Yeah, there she is. Thanks to an item that we have with the key, we can unlock area conversations. You can unlock, you can also unlock stuff in the career paths as well. Although I don't think you can unlock the onsen events. But how short is Bucketd'or? I didn't realize. I don't think she was that short, but like she's shorter than the rest of the characters here so far. Granted, I know Lucky Lilac's also kind of, or the one on the left is also kind of tall. And I guess it's perspective, so like it just looks like the character here to the right, which is Grand Allegria, is a giant. Probably not though. I think she's about the same height, maybe. Also, the character on the right is obsessed with a mile, so she has this whole thing with Mairuru. Get it? Because Mairuru, my rule, that she follows. She refers to everything in measurements of miles, so it's like, oh, this is 100 miles, or oh, and it's not even just measurement stuff. Okay, well, what is the, I'm assuming this is another, the rest of them are probably just going to be like her solo conversations here, but let's see who else she has here. Oh. I mean, to be fair here, I think Blast One Piece is one of the tallest characters in the roster, so this this really drives. How legitimately? I'm not kidding. How short is there is no way. Bucketd'or is not. I'll say this. Bucketd'or is definitely not the shortest character. There's no way in hell she's shorter than like Nishino Flower. But like, how short is this girl? Damn. She is 153 centimeters. That's. I guess that is on the shorter side when it comes to Uma. Hold on, let me pull up what would be a good site for this? Probably Game Tora. And like get a list of all the characters sorted by height. Not playable characters. Oh, I see. There is a way. Profiles, here we go. Sort by height. Okay. Yeah, she is kind of on the shorter side, because I mean, on the other hand, you have characters like Nishino Flower, Inari1, Sweet Tosho, who are less than 140 centimeters. And then you have like Tama, Urara, Stego, Taishin, Rice Shower, Marvelous Sunday, Teo. Or I guess like, those are all like kind of in the 140 to 150 centimeters. And then you got like Teo. Is Grass Wonder really only 150? That's crazy. I thought she was a lot taller than that. Machan's also kind of short, actually. That's kind of surprising. It's kind of amazing. Like, you look at the height charts here, and you're like, man, in your mind, you think that the character is like this tall, but then you actually look at their actual height, and it's like, they're really actually shorter than I thought, or taller than I thought. Like, I thought Machan was actually Aston Machan was actually a lot taller. Also, wait, where are they? Oh, it's because we got Bucketd'or, and I think the character on the the left, last One Piece. I think her nickname is like Boo-chan, so they're both Boos. Yeah, they're the Boo Boo combo. I don't know if I really like that, but they're the Boo Boos. Also, this is a really unexpected combination. I did not think that these two would be together. I guess they kind of raced in the same... Did they race in the same year? I guess maybe, but... I don't... Otherwise, I don't really know. It's like it's a random ass combination. Anyway. And Bucketd'or's 153, so she is kind of on the shorter end, which is fair. Fair play. Alright. I feel like you should not be calling her Boo also, because that can just get confusing. You get two Boos over here. Also, I know people really like to compare Last One Piece to Taiki Shuttle, because they do look kind of similar. I do also, I remember when she first came out, or her character came out, I legitimately did think she was kind of similar to Taiki. She actually does have a lot of a little bit of similarities too, as you can probably tell by the fact that she's kind of very energetic here. That's kind of where it ends though, because she's not American, or she doesn't have the whole like Western shtick or whatever, if you know Taiki. But she is also kind of a big... I think Last One Piece is big Golden Retriever energy for sure. So I'm interested to see what her career ends up being, because she's not playable yet, so... She's one of the few that has yet to be played yet, or it is trainable, I guess. Playable? Trainable? I don't like either of those terms, but... is available in the roster. I don't know. Anyway, that was that. I'm assuming this might also be another conversation with somebody else. Yeah, it is. Okay. Dude, every time I look at Almond Eye, I'm just like, this is just what her eyes look like. It's like, look into my eyes. Look into them. It's like, I mean, obviously, with a character named Almond Eye, of course her eyes are going to probably be the most noticeable part of her character design. But damn, every time I just see her, I'm just like, I get lost in those eyes. Lost in the sauce. What are we doing? Oh, yeah, okay. This conversation. The character designers did a really good job with that, though, because, like, with all the... There are some pretty unique eye designs in this game, and yet somehow they were able to create something very intricate and detailed enough to where it's unique for Almond Eye to stand out among, like, the Fukukitaru with the shiny eyes. You got the, most of the Victory Club with the Sakura eyes. What other unique ones are there? I feel like I'm missing another one. I guess Bourbon kind of has some unique kind of eyes. Obviously Cafe. Cafe has the scary eyes. The scary yellow eyes. Oh, Takion, of course. How could I forget Takion with the 3 lines? Or 4 lines? I don't know how many lines she's technically supposed to have. Like, I think it's supposed to be 4 to reference the fact that she won 4 races. She raced in 4, won in 4, and then had to retire because of her injury. Anyway, I don't know. I'm just not even reading through all these. I'm just gonna quickly sort through these. Okay, these should be just solo stuff. Okay, here we go. What is this, for the class or something? I don't know, it's always, it's something. Oh god, this reminds me of the seventh live that's supposed to be the world tour, and yet they haven't even announced anything other than the Tokyo show that's coming, I think, next week. So, God, I hope they have a conversation. I hope they have a conversation about having a concert here, not just here, but like overseas. Man, if they announce anything for LA, I will be so on top of that. I will spend all of my money. I will be doing all of that. I will be using all of my wallets. My wallet still hasn't recovered from Fanime, but if it has to happen, it has to happen. Oh, it's a 4-leaf clover. That's cute. So I love how we're about 46 minutes in and I still haven't even started a single career route yet. I mean, we're kind of diving into it. We're slowly getting into what Bouquet is all about, but now that I think we've exhausted all of that, let's actually get into the career. Alright. So we'll start off as per usual with Ura Finals because the current scenario doesn't allow us to see her story, so we'll just do the OG, so to speak, with wherever she is. There she is. Oh, that's good. I like that. I like that very much. They all have their own unique sort of like way to introduce themselves. Some of them more unique than others. Okay, Bucketd'or. So I am kind of surprised that she does have aptitudes, like I said, for mile and, well, not so much mile, but for long. I'm kind of surprised she has like a B rating. That is actually pretty good. But she is a pace, so I should build her... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter here because I'm really not building her to be good. So I guess I'll just do a random, and then that's fine enough for me. Actually, hold on. No, I actually do want to see what I can do here for making her aptitudes a little better. Sure, why not? And then... I don't know. Dansu. I'm Dansu Flame. Okay. I don't have very many good cards. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna say it doesn't... I'll just use this one. Alright, let's do it. Okay, do not skip. I think this is main scenario skip. So I don't want to skip the character story stuff. Alright, here we go. It's time. Ah, it starts with the white background, of course. Nice, nice. Flower? Flower. Yep. She is Flower Girl. Oh, okay. Ah, of course. Eh. Curren Bouquet'd'or is about to debut in the Twinkle series. It's me, trainer. I am a trainer. Is this also going into... Because I know that story that we just went into was doing the whole thing with like the team dynamic. I wonder if it's the same thing here in this story, in like the main scenario or whatever. That'd be interesting if it is. Alright. Oh, is this gonna introduce the oh no, sorry. I was like, hey, what's up? I thought this was gonna introduce her rivals or whatever. I'm sure that's gonna happen in a subsequent part. Also, how powerful is like the Almond Eye and like who else did she race against? Like the Chronogenesis, and like Love's Only You. Yeah, those are gonna be pull this up real quick. Yeah, pulling up her race history just to compare and see. But Bucketd'or, oh, she's angry now. She's sad. Now she's neutral. That's her neutral state. Oh, she's angry again. Now she isn't. And now she's bashful? Now she's surprised? If you can't see this for yourself. Okay, there we go. Let's actually get into it. Oh man, this music is always nostalgic every time I listen to this soundtrack. The original. Back when I didn't know anything, well, not anything, but back when I was we didn't know that much about Uma stuff. It's back in the beginning days. Oh, here we go. Ah, here we go. Yep, introducing Chronogenesis. Introducing Loves Only You. Fellow streamer Loves Only You. And streamer Uma. And introducing Grand Allegria. The Mile Freak. Those are probably going to be the main, I think, rivals. I mean, obviously we saw Almondai show up in some of her stories, but I don't think she has like a well, I shouldn't say that. I think she does show up in some of the races, so we might see her as well, an overpowered Almondai. But for the most part, when it comes to like, I think the classic races, I don't think they're not in the same generation, so we will not see her. I mean, we'll see her there because I did bring her support card, so we'll be seeing a lot of her helping training, which is kind of fun. Is this the extra training thing? Let's see. Or is this just a story event? I think it's just a story. I think it's just an is this a story event? Because there are ones that show up randomly, and then there's ones that show up in predetermined slots. And I'm wondering if that's the latter. I don't think so here. Oh, maybe. No, I think that was predetermined. AK, I think that's going to show up every time during that turn slot, time slot, whatever. One of those. Hey, look, it's a story event with her costume. You can tell because her costume's right there in the corner. Oh, is this gonna debut her? Oh, they're probably just doing some fan event thing. God, Marsh with the puppets. Wait, what? Oh, gesture game. I thought it was like a chess game. It's like, wait, what? I feel like rulership will be better for that. Oh yeah, they are doing some sort of fan festing, I think. Whatever. I'm curious if... Oh, there's the M for Mile. I didn't look at that option. I didn't really care that much. Oh, we got cute. Nice. That's actually kind of helpful in this scenario. Not so much in the later scenarios. Oh, there's a good old Orphe. Orphe and Gentle. Oh, what's her dialogue when she's tired? Yeah, because each of them, I think everybody has like 2 lines of dialogue whenever they're like tired. AK, I think when it is like below 50 energy. Yeah, see, like it's still tired technically. I'm gonna risk it. Okay, and then I think I should rest after this. Yeah. Okay, 50, 30, or 70. What do we think here? I think this is 50. Let's find out if I was correct. 50. Ha, I knew it. You can tell because she wasn't too happy, but she wasn't like, you know, in a bad, she wasn't like frowning or anything. It's not like, I think, I just reminded of Aruvu when I had to Admire Groove, I think a couple of weeks ago when she came out, and I was doing the stream of that, And I was just like, is this 30 energy, 50 energy, or 70 energy? And I was like, oh, this is probably like 70. I was like, oh no, it's actually 30. That girl has no emotions. But we still love her for the friggin' Ice Queen. Everybody's favorite Ice Queen Uma. Alright, now comes the moment of truth, which is to see what her winning animation looks like, at least for the non-G1 side of things. It's time for your debut race. It's time. We're not going to worry about her until later. Who cares about her? Unless, wait, do we? No, we don't. There's no way. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, jeez. Already racing the classics here. I was gonna say, there's no way. They're not in the same generation. That would have been... That would not have been fun. Look at her. She won, and she's not... She doesn't even look that happy. She's like, yeah, I won. There I am. Wow, amazing. Angry about it. Blah, 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 bouquet. Hey, what's up? Are you ready for your debut race? Where you debut in the racetrack? In your debut race? In the racetrack debut? In Cusco's poison? With the poison? The poison made for Cusco? The poison specifically made for Cusco? Also... I've seen that before, but yeah, that is pretty cute. It's got that pre-Pratic animation. I don't even know what those are technically called. We'll watch this one, sure, why not? Let's watch it in the POV view just to see what it's like. Oh man, I had some really salty chicken for dinner, so I'm probably going to be drinking all this water that I have here. Anyway, whoops, I did not mean to take a picture of this random NPC. Okay, here we go. POV, let's go. Okay, she's technically set. Oh, there we go. There's the front runner. Also, at some point I do want to watch her race, because I know in the point of view it doesn't show her skill activation, the skill animation or whatever, so I do want to see that as well. Okay, it's fine, we're still fine. Oh, there we go, she activated her unique, whatever it's called. Here she comes. Here's somebody who wears the leggings with the bloomers. Again, I don't really think it's a good combination. And we're gonna prove it by passing her. Goodbye. Curren Bouquet'd'or. And easy victory. Like 3.5 lengths, damn. That's pretty good. Just a whole bunch of NPCs. Interesting. I did find it funny how they just focused on the legs there at the beginning of that animation, but alright. Simple, understated, not too bad. I'm curious what her G1 animation looks like, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Anyway, there you go. Win the debut. Good job, Bucketd'or. Good job, Bouquet. Bucket. This is the new bucket. Screw Jungle Pocket, Jungle Bucket. This is the new bucket. Curren Bouquet'd'or. I love mispronouncing names. Like Tomomo Cross. I like to call her Tomato Cross because why not? Good old Tomato Cross. Alright, good start, good start. Okay, what are her obviously, I think she races the Tiara stuff, so it's gonna be Tiara races. Oh, she's got a whole bunch of... Okay, she's got the fan requirements, then the sweet pea stakes. Oh, is that why there was the whole references to the sweet pea in her story? I was wondering why there were so many references to sweet... Is that reference to the fact that that's the only race that she technically won? Oh, yeah, because, if I look here... Yeah, the only races that she won are her debut, technically her maiden race, and this Sweet Pea Stakes. Everything else she finished second, third, second, fourth, fifth, second, third, fourth, 12th. Oof. Yeah, that's interesting. I did not make that connection. I mean, I guess I wouldn't have made that connection until now, but it's kind of fun. Anyway. Hello? Oh, I thought my game froze for a second. That's a 30. Also, what the heck is happening here? Oh, there's a bug in the dorms. Uh-oh. Oh, that's funny. She didn't get enough sleep because there was like a bug in the dorm, and then she had to lead it away or whatever. Okay. Well, it's better than some of the other excuses that the Umas have for being sleep deprived or whatever. Okay, how long do I have until I have to do... Oh god, is this Anshin? I have not seen Anshin in such a long time on the JP side. Wow, this is... Okay, I'm gonna skip through this. This is really just kind of the same dialogue for everybody. No, thank you. I don't need this in my life. Okay. I already have, what is it? Cute or whatever? Charming? I don't know what it's called in the English version. I already have that, so it's not really... There's no benefit for me to taking anything. Who the fuck is this? Oh, designer. I was like, who the frick? What the fuck is happening? Oh, okay. Talking about how the race outfit's gonna look. Honestly, they did some damn good work. And then you got here we go. The Cotton family interactions. Something. Yeah, I mean, you got the black and the white, which makes sense. You know, you gotta match with your family. You know, it's like the Mejiros all have that kind of same shade of what is that blue? Turquoise bluish. Everybody kind of has that same line. Even Palmer. And then like Air Grooves, or like not Air Grooves, sorry, the Air Shakur, Air Groove, Air Messiah kind of all have that same color scheme as well. Same with the Sakuras for obvious reason. Oh god, now we have two. Oh no, there's a double Cotton. It's everybody's worst nightmare. 2 Cottons. Oh no. Oh, what the heck is this? Is this the Cotton family album or something? I do like that how she put her different twist on it though with her race outfit. Obviously with the whole flowers on the underside. I think it really adds a nice dimension to it. Yeah, of course you got the flowers there. Yep, flowers. Which matches the ear decoration that she has there. I will give her some power. Okay. Like, at least on the training side of stuff, I shouldn't really have to worry too much. Because again, this is really just for the story. I'm not really trying to make a good Uma out of all this. Trying to not to make a man out of you. What do we have here? Triple Tiara. Oh, this is probably a story event. The first race is the Okasho. Gotta shape up for that. Your main rival, Chronogenesis. But you also got some other good competition as well. Which we're not going to show apparently. Oh, okay, it's just a training with Chronogenesis. I mean, to be fair, this is the same horse that won back-to-back. Did she win back-to-back Takarazuka? Speaking of which, Takarazuka Kinen yesterday. God, that was a race. That was fun. Shout out to Meisho Tabaru for being able to win back-to-back Takarazuka Kinens and stealing the glory away from Croix de Noir. It's okay. He'll have his time someday. I mean, it's still impressive that he won 2 out of the 3 races for the Spring Triple Crown, but alas, still have not gotten a single horse to win that just yet, so maybe one of these years. For now, though, I think that begs the question of if Tabaru can repeat next year and reclaim the glory from his father, who, of course, had the whole incident that prevented that from happening in the first place. Maybe he can learn from that. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Instead, we're talking about Bucketd'or. Bucketson. G1 race, yep, sorry about that. Yes, the all-important training your arms. I mean, probably important. I just think it's hilarious that, you know, Umamusume, the ones who run with their legs, and then you have training your arms here. It's like that's probably important. I feel like that's on the list of things that you need to train. I feel like that's probably very low on the list, but I'm not a physical trainer, so I'm not gonna be too nitpicky about that, I guess. Oh, it's Almeda again. Oh, right, this is oh, okay, yeah, it's around that time. Like, wow, she did it. She won the Triple Tiara. Amazing. Wow, crazy. Can't believe it. Never seen that before. Almedai. Bouquet, you can do it. But first, you gotta win your only race in your career, the Sweet Pea Stakes. Oh, actually, before that, hold on. How many turns I have? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think I can get away with doing one of the... Actually, let me, hold on. Let's just do this race. The Saudi Arabia Royal Cup. Okay. And I'm actually just gonna send this one. The zoom in, that's kind of fun. You won. Wow, isn't that amazing? It's already more than your real life horse did. Low key, high key though. Unfortunately. Okay, anyway. Thanks, Eye of Almond. Oh, another Curren family interaction. Also, why are they not even making any sound effects? Usually they have like the little like or like the or something like that. Like that. Like yeah or something like that. Oh, now it's Karin's turn to do whatever is happening here. Oh, wait, it's my turn. Do the one that gives guts, I guess. Isn't that wonderful? Wonderful family interaction. Okay, 50. I still have yet to get 70, but that's fine. Oh, it's a cat. Interacting with the stray cats. Oh, there it goes. Oh, is this a boot down event? Ah. Dang it. That's not ideal. Whatever. Oh, come on. Ah, here we go. Here's the extra training. Huh? Who? Oh, Kiseki. What the heck? That's random. I did not expect Kiseki to show up here. I mean, did they race around? I guess they raced around the same time, yeah. Around the late 20... like, early 2020s-ish. Late 2010s. No. Sorry. When did they actually... Yeah, because Bucketd'or raced around her debut... She was born 2017? 2016, sorry, yeah, I forgot. It's like, that's how that works. Yeah, 2-year-old, duh, okay. So yeah, her part of the 2019 generation there. Okay. Okay, no. I'll take that one. Okay, we still need buckets. That bucket, not this bucket. Jungle bucket. Bucketd'or. My new nickname for her. Getting ready for the Oka show, the first race in the Triple Tiara. The mare version of the Triple Crown. Intense training. Oh! Hello! Hello, ma'am. Did not expect you to suddenly show up all zoomed in. Jesus, that was actually kind of a jump scare, low-key. I was not expecting that. So usually it gives some context to be like, hey, here's the character, and then zoom in a little bit, and it's like, no, suddenly like, bam, zoomed in character. Umamusume is suddenly a horror game. I mean, to be fair, Still in Love's career is very has some pretty freaky moments. Also the latest story event with the wedding stuff, and cafe and the ghost and the doppelganger or whatever, that was also kind of had some freaky moments as well. But you know, you gotta differentiate between the other wedding events. I guess that kind of understandable about that. Anyway, Almond Eye. Who is... Wait, is there... No, Almond Eye is not Bucketd'or's roommate. Bucketd'or's roommate is Yamanin Zephyr. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say. He's not. Alright, now we get ready for the Sweet Pea Steaks. The Sweet Pea Steaks. Okay, here comes the new year. The first day of the new year. Happy New Year. Akimashite omedetou gozaimasu. Wait, is that how that goes? Akimashite omedetou gozaimasu. I know the Korean version of that. 새해 복 많이 받으세요. Which isn't the exact translation, I'm just saying like that's the way Koreans say New Year's. Which I've always thought was funny, because that's literally just like, hope you earn a lot of money. Basically, it's this whole thing with like Korean tradition where it's like you get like 새해복, which is like kind of like the envelopes from your like parents and like older people for like basically money. Like they give you this like you do this whole like thing with like bowing down and saying the words and whatever, and it's like, okay, here you go, here's your money. It's like, oh, thanks, bye. Oh, for fuck's sake. Wait. Oh, that did get deleted. Why is that still showing up in my chat here? What? Okay, I was like, I see that in my chat here in the bottom left, but like it got deleted anyway. Usually that gets deleted from the chat too. That's weird. Whatever. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but yeah, it's that's the way even among like the seniors in Korea, that I think that's just the standard New Year's greeting. Oh, Grand Allegria. That's really, I'm sorry, that's really annoying me. Let me where I can clear. Do I have to go? If I do this, is this going to clear the chat? It is. Okay. Yeah, sorry. I just did not want to see that goddamn bot message. Okay. I know it's probably not visible for y'all in the chat right now, but it was in my chat box for whatever reason, which is weird because usually whenever it gets deleted automatically by the mod like that, it usually also removes it from that. But I guess it didn't that time. Anyway. Is this still the New Year's event? Oh yeah, it is. I just have not been going very quickly through this. I'm gonna assume she gives guts. What does she give? Also, where are we? Are we the zoo? Oh, we're at the zoo. Oh, that's fun. I haven't been to a zoo in such a long time. Or like a zoo, I should say. Huh? Love me, love you, loves only you. Man, this is a long ass story, huh? Usually these I feel like usually these like event story. Oh, it's stamina. Usually these stories don't go that long. I mean, there are a few that do, but like some of them are usually just like, oh yeah, it's like small interaction, and then it's over. No, sorry, Kiseki, no extra training. What's happening here? Oh, lavender. Oh, I love lavender. Lavender is a nice. Got some nice. Oh, this is the migraine event. That's why she has the. That's why she has that. Oh. Oh, this is just a whole. I was like, what's happened? It was like, Yamane Zephyr is just, as per usual, she's just trying to be the wind. And so she's just looking at the stars, being all wind-like. Also, I'm gonna low-key have a little bit of a nitpick here. I kind of wish they weren't wearing their ear accessories, because they're in their pajamas, and presumably they're like, they were in bed or about to go in bed. I'm kind of a little bit miffed that they're still wearing their like accessories when I feel like they usually wouldn't be. They'd just probably be like bare-eared, for lack of a better term. But that's a small nitpick. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, yes. And they were roommates. Oh my god, they were roommates. What are my options here? I'll give her stamina. I think I'm actually kind of lower on the stamina side of things. Actually, surprisingly not. Okay. I'll try my best to get a good Uma going. Get some upset wins over here. 2%. Actually, hold on. Yeah, 2%'s not that bad. Thanks, Pocket. Oh, what's happening here? This is a Pachiri? What the? Oh, this is the well-vested event. I completely forgot I vested there for a second. I was like, wait, what's happening here? That's just me being forgetful, being a forgetful idiot. Yay, bouquet. Alright. Inheritance event. Which I'm not really... Which is pretty whatever. Damn. Okay. Ooh, Mile. S-Mile, there we go. Nice. The luck continues. Oh, we got Adventure 564 too. That's actually good for Stadium Umas. Okay, is this...
あの
Wait, wouldn't this normally be the okasho? Does she not race in the okasho? I just realized. Am I stupid and just realizing that she doesn't do that? Oh, she didn't. Oh, okay, interesting. Blah 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 blah. Oh, I see what happened. So in real life, I guess spoilers if anybody cares. She challenged in her first graded race, got 4th place to Chronogenesis. Because of this, she didn't have enough prize money to enter the Oka show, so she had to compete in the Sweet Pea Stakes instead. Yeah. So that's why she didn't enter the Oka show. Interesting. Okay. So unfortunately, that means that we have to race in...
あなたの献身が報われるよ
Oh, I see. So it just straight up even locks us from racing in this. Because the Sweet Pea Stakes is coming up in the late months. Hmm. Interesting. Okay, well, time to compete in the Sweet Pea... okay, time to watch, I guess, whoever wins in the Oka show. Which, who won in the Oka show? In that year? I guess we'll see. Was it Loves? Or no, this is a different race. This is a different race for Loves Only You. Chronogenesis. Chronogenesis. Who was the winner in that one? Chronogenesis. Oh, of course, it's Gran. Of course, no shit. Makes sense. Checks out. The Mile Queen. Definitely, of course. I mean, Okasho is a mile race, so makes sense. And then, soshite, here's the Okasho. And it's outside Chronogenesis, but on the, here comes Grand Allegria in the golden. Grand Allegria wins the Okasho. With the time of 1 minute 32.7 seconds. That's a new world record. That is a new state record. That's crazy. I don't know if that actually was. I was just making a joke about that. Anyway. Well, that was good. That was good. Too bad that she wasn't able to compete in that, but... such is life. It's okay, we'll race in the other 2 races. We'll have a chance for that. Actually, first we'll race in this, the only race that she actually won IRL. Oh shoot, oh fuck, that was a whole bunch of cut-in interactions I just skipped through. That's okay. I'll skip through even more of it. For the sake of time, because I'm starting to get to a point where this may take a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be, but that's only because I'm really kind of taking my time through it. Ganbare Bouquet. Also, that camera angle, though. Hooray, Bucketd'or wins the Sweet Pea Stakes. Which opens up opportunities for the next races, hopefully. Oh, okay, back to the giving the flowers. Oh, it's funny because she's giving us a sweet pea for the fact that this is the Sweet Pea Stakes. Symbolism. Yeah, let's try and compete in the Oaks, huh? If we couldn't compete in the Oka show, why not in the Oaks? The Japanese Oaks. The second race in the Triple Tiara. See how overpowered Chronogenesis is going to be here. Okay. Also, I noticed, I don't know if anybody knows there, that one of the objectives is a TBD there, right? The event. That's interesting. See what that is. See if it gives us any options or anything, or it's just not really... I don't know if it's going to be predetermined or anything, and it just kind of shows up later. It's just secret for now. It might be one of those things. Alright, here we go. First G1 race. Let's do it. Like, I purposely did not sign up for, or not sign up. I purposely didn't enter her in the any of the early December races, like the Asahi High Future Stakes or whatever, like the G1 races there, just because I wanted to see her in the first time. What song is this? Hold on. Well, this is the first time I'm hearing this, like, version of us. I don't know what song this is, but this is definitely an instrumental of a song. Anyway, sorry. Anyway, it's a talk show. Wow, it's of course. Yep, there she is. Friggin' streamer girl. Loves only you. Oh, shoots. Is this the cooking? This is the cooking song. This is the song from the cooking scenario. Okay. Yeah, it is. Yeah, yep. One of my favorite scenarios, actually. So. Man, look at she's like no matter what she does with her hands, it's always just like some sort of like symbol, like form of a heart, right? Like her default way of holding her hand, like there's a heart, there's a heart. Okay, well we'll see more hearts later. I mean, her name is Loves Only You. It's kind of really driving the point home with the whole hearts there. Just fair. Same with Bucketd'or. I mean, Bouquet has the whole symbolism of the flowers. Really just driving all that in there. Anyway, look at that competition. There's Loves Only You. There's her heart. There's the hearts. Still holding the heart. And then on the other side we have where's Chronogenesis? Apparently Chronogenesis does not exist. Oh, was Loves Only You the one who won in this here? Probably, yeah. Okay, Chronogenesis is later. Okay, what the fuck, y'all? What the fuck? Brother, I don't think... Okay, there's no way we're gonna win this. Holy shit. I'm gonna see, though. Let's see. Let's see if we have a shot of somehow pulling off the upset. Yeah, no, hell no. I got 4th place there. That's even worse. Okay, 2nd place is good enough, honestly. Good lordy Lou. Unfortunately, we cannot change fate just yet, because the game really does not want us to do that. I wonder if it's gonna be like that for the entire career, because she does not win a single race after from this point in her career, which is kind of the sad thing. But she still did pretty well, you know. Can't fault her for that. It's okay, Bucketd'or, you'll win something maybe someday, maybe, depending on whether the game will allow me to win something or not. What? That would be so... that would honestly be pretty tragic if, from this point on, all of her races end up having, like, super-powered NPCs, or not NPCs, but, like, super-powered opponents. Just to reflect the fact that she didn't win a single race from this point. That would just be cruel more than anything, honestly. I don't think that's gonna happen, but imagine if that did. That would actually be kind of... I mean, it would be true to life, yeah, but, like, at what cost? I mean, it just means I have to get good. Oh, this is probably the plus 10 or plus 30 energy event. Maybe. I say that because this is usually the background where this happens, like the cafe and stuff. Oh, nope, it's the got distracted and didn't go to practice event. Okay, that's fine. Hey, it's time for summer training. And of course, flowers. I love how, because like most of the time with the summer training, you know, the background is usually like a little bit shifted to the left with the building. But nah, this is Bucketd'or, so we gotta focus on the flowers here in the background. Of course we do.
はい
Hey, look, it's the two Umas that care for the flowers the most, other than probably Bucketd'or and some other ones.
ありがとうございます
But yeah, I mean, we got fucking Nishino Flower. Air Groove, of course, you know, she has that one coma with the flowers and stuff, so checks out. Alright, time for training, of which I have no energy, which is my fault, so let me just
潮風が
I'll just heal myself real quick. Oh, hot damn.
加減はなしよ
That's what we need. And then we get energy back thanks to that. Thank you very much. Okay, what's going on here?
ね
What's going on? Is this the feigned nature hike? The feigned nature hike of Umamusume-dom? Oh, strawberries. Speaking of which, I have some strawberries I need to eat from that I still have in my fridge. I need to eat those soon, otherwise they're gonna go bad. I'll get on that sooner rather than later. Whoa, okay, sudden chairman appearance.
なに
What is this? Tiara Umamusume no Hanashi. Otoshi no tori pur tiara something 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 ekishi wait what exhibition match. Oh, exhibition match. I can read some of that, mostly katakana and stuff, but it's time for an exhibition match in this random ass field. Let's go.
あの
Random freestyle Uma racing.
はい
Also, this is a long story as well. Jeez. Oh my goodness.
よし
Blah 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 exhibition. Blah 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 blah. Yep yep yep. Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, there we go. See, Chronogenesis is at least the same height as Bucketd'or. Blah 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 racing. Blah 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 blah. We did it. Okay.
君の音色が知りたいな
Okay, the next race is Shuka Show, which I think is also going to be a scheduled loss, given that Chronogenesis wins that one. I think. Yes. Wait. Yes.
あの
Blah blah blah. It's continuing onwards. Oh. Okay. I'm not gonna risk it.
あなたの
Okay.
君の音色が知りたいな
And then yeah, one more turn. Don't shoot Gusho. This one. Yeah.
育て
That saves me from something bad potentially happening.
させてもらう栄光に満ち
Alright, time for the next scheduled loss, everybody. Hope everyone's ready for another second place featuring these individuals.
はい
Oh, is the whole thing is this something where it's like, oh, sorry, can't race in this. I'm gonna race in the Elizabeth High Cup instead. Bye. Because of an injury. Bye. Is that actually what happened? Hold on. Let me search this up real quicko. Loves only you. Had to drop off of the Shuka show due to inflammation in the right hoof. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm.
ごめんなさい
It's okay, you have a better chance of winning now.
お願いはいですがええはい
Okay. Blah 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 blah. Okay.
はい
Uh-oh, she's all serious now. That's how you can tell. She's got the main protagonist energy. Yeah, look at that second play. How bad is it? How bad is it? That's pretty bad, actually. Yeah. Let's compare that to that, or not that to that, but no, not Aishin Flash. No, not Taishin. Wait, why is Taishin here? Hello? That's random. No, compare that to that. Oof. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna happen either. Alright. Another scheduled loss. Okay, what's the next race? Next race is the... Oh my goodness, what is that race? The... Kyoto Kinen? Yeah, the Kyoto Kinen. Okay. What is interesting though is I see that she races in the Japan Cup in that same year. And she actually gets second place, which is actually kind of surprising. Who got first in that? That is... Oh, that's the Japan Cup that Shuval run. Really? Wow, that's crazy. Bucketd'or got second in that race? That's actually kind of interesting. So wait, what happens if I try racing the Japan Cup then? Oh, is this the exhibition race or whatever? I don't know. Anyway. Is there a secret thing that happens if I try and race in the Japan Cup here? I'm curious. Let me try doing that. Marigold. What about a marigold? Oh, that's a nice white dress. Goes well with her overall appearance, I guess. Uh-oh, something bad's happening. Oh god, see, another jump scare. Okay, this is one I actually might not want to skip through. She's like, oh, are you also interested in reading through all this random shit? Stamina. My one weakness. Not stamina. Oh, the friggin' Hanshin Daisho 10. Isn't that like isn't that a long race? I'm trying to remember. Oh, Buke's mother? I think? Yeah, her mother, yep. Okay. Another story. Wow, okay. Edelweiss. Oh, Edelweiss. Edelweiss. A lot of flower references for pretty obvious reasons. I'm gonna kind of skip through this one a little bit more. What is this? Is she going camping or something? Wait, hold on. Is it actually? Oh, wait, yeah, she's with her mom right now. Is it... I can never tell if this character is supposed to be she or Sue. Yeah, tour guide. Okay, that makes sense. Not she, a guide. Tour guide. Tour guide. She's on a tour or something. Oh, they going mountain climbing. Damn. They're going up Everest. Hey, there she is. She's back at it again. Oh, the wait, excuse me? The Spring Tenno show? Damn, that's a long race. Are you sure about that? Alright, well, let's do it. Let's after climbing up the mountain, she made a shocking discovery that she should race in the Tennosho Spring. This is something that she has concluded. That's fair. A spiritual journey to get to the point where she is. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Ah, I see. So now that's how we determine the next race. That's yep, the next path. I think so. That is I think. I wonder if that changes if you somehow win the any of the Triple TR races. Maybe that might be the thing there. Anyway, I'm gonna race in the Japan Cup just to see if anything changes here. Kinda doubt it, but let's see. Let's see if we get a secret thing here. Nope. Okay. Ah, damn. Okay. But she still may not win here. Okay, there we go. No, not you. Ah, yes, the dance lesson. Everybody's favorite dance, the you know, this dance, the you know, that's dancing, right? The flower dance. See, I told you I drank all the water from my cup. I'm still kind of thirsty. Anyway, Kanen. Wow. Of course, to show the trendy dances, we gotta have Karen over here. Ah, yes, the kawaii dance. That was the most white way of me pronouncing it. The kawaii dance. This one. Okay, I'm gonna rest my weary soul. We'll do that one. Okay, more New Year's times. You don't need to rest, so we'll just do that one. Oh, another! God damn it! Another zoom in. There are a lot of zoom ins on here. Damn. Right. Hold on. What is the next race she's racing in? Is it the? Oh, the Nikke show. Okay, that's interesting. This is a race that she actually does not win in either, obviously, because like I said, she only won the Sweet Pea Stakes. Who won this one? The Win Maryland. I don't know who the hell that is. Ah, the raffle time. I got carrots. Well, it's not an onsen ticket, but that's fine too. Okay. Speedo. Thanks, Orphe. Oh, this is the Valentine's. Are we gonna zoom in here? Oh shit, look at that. Wow, rare appearance of Karin without her ear covers. It looks so weird. I'm so used to seeing her with the black ears that like seeing her with the natural colors like that, it's doesn't look correct. Something about it just looks wrong. It just looks like she's naked. I know that's a really bad way of putting it, but it kind of does. Same with Bouquet, to be honest. I mean, that's really the only... I haven't really seen her without the ear covers. So... Oh, that's cute. She got a... Yeah, because each Uma obviously has kind of different styles of ears. That's one thing I do appreciate about Umamusume is the fact that there's all sorts of different kind of ear styles. You know, you got the ones that are really short. You got the long ones. You got even within like the height size, you got like the different shapes, right? You got Bouquet has like a little bit more thicker at the base than Karin, who has kind of the more thinner ones. It's interesting, right? All various shapes and sizes. Excuse me, is she about to enter my dorm room? My trainer dorm? Oh no, never mind. Okay, good. That would have been very yabai. Yay, we did it. Okay. I should probably, if I'm going to be doing the Spring Tenma show, I should probably train up a little bit of my stamina just to be a little bit better. Or, alternatively, I should just, you know, use some skills, because I have not been using skills at all, or like any of my skill points. So maybe that's something I should be doing with my life. Well, let me do that right now. And by that, I mean training up my stamina, at least. This is the lunch buffet. Oh, this is the, this has to be the plus 10 or plus 30 energy stuff. I am kind of surprised that there are a good amount of Karin interactions. I didn't think there would be this many. But there actually is quite a bit. Let me guess. Yep, 10 or 30. Okay, we do not need 30 energy. That's not that important. So let's cool it with the eating a little bit. Alright, it's time for the Nikke show. Hopefully we can at least win this one. Okay, we have a chance here. Thank goodness for that. Okay, thank goodness it's not gonna be like suddenly like every race from here on out is gonna have OP characters. Like I said, that would just be way too cruel. Although I'm curious how the 10 no show is gonna be. Because apparently from what I'm looking at here, there aren't any Umas in this race other than her. At least ones that we have right now on the roster, so... Curious if there's going to be like an overpowered NPC, or if it's going to be like Bucketd'or actually has a chance here. One of those, maybe. We'll see. Okay, next up, 10 no show Spring. After these sponsors, words and messages. Words and messages from our sponsors. Okay, no long inherit, unfortunately, but that's okay. Hello? Okay. Ah, the Fan Fest. Everybody's favorites. Okay, Speedo. Perfect. Okay, I should probably stock up on skill. No, we're still not doing this cut-in. Okay. Probably stock up on skills here. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? That's not helpful. That might be helpful. That might be helpful. These also might be helpful. I know not for the current situation we're in, but that might be something for the future. Okay. Let's see what our competition is here. And if it is a race that looks like I can win in, maybe I might just watch it just to see what it looks like. Yeah, okay, look at that. We don't really have any big competition. The only big competition is mine on Top Gun. Okay, let's watch this one. Let me watch this from the third person just to see what her skill activation looks like. Because I am curious. Alright, here we go. Oh, I just dropped my phone. Jesus. Okay. Man, look at this loaded lineup. We got Tama, we got Mayano, we got McQueen, Teo. I think I saw Sped there too. And Rice Shower, Asian Flash. A whole bunch of characters. A whole bunch of non-NPC characters. There's Teo. Rice Shower. There's McQueen. There's our Ruka. Oh, already? Wow. I didn't realize her skill activated that early. Wow. What is her skill anyway? I actually don't know what her skill is. Maybe that would help to know what it actually is. There's Flash with her flashes out, of course. There's Speh. Man, we got a whole bunch of the OG characters there. Tamamo Cross. Anybody else? I think that's it in terms of characters, in non-NPC characters. Yeah, everyone else is just falling behind. Alright, Bucketd'or, let's do it. Let's get this done. I mean, it's still too early. How many meters are left? Still got 1,000 meters left. I mean, this is a long race, so to be expected. Okay, no, now they're starting to make their final. Now they're starting to make their spurts. Here we go. Now Bucketd'or suddenly first. Okay, Bucket's got a good lead now, I guess. Uh-oh, here comes McQueen. Uh-oh, no, not McQueen, not McQueen. That's the worst. That's the worst NPC that I could do. Oh shit, I think McQueen just passed us. Oh shoot, I can't tell from this camera angle. No, Bucketd'or's got it. Oh, that was close though. Oh my god, McQueen almost got up there. Alright. Just like yesterday's race. That was just like yesterday's race where Quadrant almost caught up. But not enough. Okay, well... Not gonna lie, that's actually kind of boring. Well, it's whatever. Good job, Bucketd'or. Hooray, you did it. You won the Tenno Show Spring. This is an alternate reality where she actually wins races. I know that sounds like a big diss, but low-key it isn't, because she only won the one, other than her debut race. Or sorry, her maiden race. Okay, well, it continues onward. We got the Takarazuka Kinen, which she did race in. So that's true. Okay. Do I risk? I'll risk it. Alright. Takarazuka Kinen. Morning. Oh, this is the... Oh, she ain't gonna win this one. You know why? Because we got a character whose name is Chronogenesis, and good fucking lord. Honestly, though, I'm gonna try one more time. Yeah, no, that ain't happening. Sorry, it's destiny, it's fate. Back-to-back races for Chronogenesis, and also Kiseki's there too, I guess. But congrats to Chronogenesis for winning Takarazuka Kinen. Oh no, here comes Almond Eye. Let me guess, is this the, what is this? It's something. Oh, this is the Japan Cup. Is this a Japan Cup? Yes, it is gonna be. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. The order there is kind of shifted in a way because the Japan Cup at least is 2020, whereas the Takarazuka Kinen was 2021. So, because Bucketd'or didn't race in the one that, yeah, she didn't race in the 2020 version of the Takarazuka Kinen. So the order here is a little, the timelines are a little shifted, but it's fine. It makes sense when you only have technically the 3 years that the career has here. So kind of have to be a little flexible with how things are. Anyway, it's time for summer training. Alright. No, I didn't actually. I meant to actually pick stamina, but that's fine too. And I didn't mean to pick. Didn't mean to rest there. That's fine. Actually, might be better for the long term, low key. And it wasn't actually. The answer was that it actually wasn't, and I was stupid there. Yeah, whatever. There's Pocket being Pocket. All right, so let's race in the all-comers. Sankei Sho all-comers. Where is there any Umas that came in this one? Nope. You know what? Oh, that was Daring Tact right there. Who's in purgatory right now? In non-implementation purgatory. Maybe one of these days she'll be out. Oh, is this because this is technically the year that she started racing or whatever, or like in the classics and stuff? Probably. Let's see, who's her competition here? Does she have any? Not really. Okay. And there she is. Nice. Good preparation for the Japan Cup, which is feature. God, how freaking crazy of a monster is Almond-Eye gonna be? I'm really curious. Also, I just skipped through a lot of what looks really cool with Kiseki, and I think that looked like Daring Tact too, so I should really not really skip as much here. Just in case. Well, biscuits. Okay. Okay. We get some snippets of Daring Tact here. Kind of surprised. I did not expect to see her in this career, but I will take any morsels of her I can get, especially since she's probably not going to come out for another 2 months at least, until maybe half anniversary, at the very least it seems like. Hey, there's Bucketd'or. Okay, let's see how freaking OP this Almond-Eye is. I am very sure she's going to be a monster. Alright, here we go. Let's see how bad it's gonna be. She's not even second? Oh my god, she's not even second. Oh, because... This is second favorite, y'all. This is the second favorite. What is... Oh my god, what does Almond-Eye look like? I'm scared to look. What the fuck? What the actual fuck am I looking at? How the fuck are you supposed to win against this? The answer is you don't. You just give up. You actually just give up. You're like, I'm not gonna... There's no way that's gonna happen. Holy fucking shit. What the hell? Even in like some of the later scenarios, that's still good competition for some of those. Cause let alone for Ura finals, like good heavens. Good actual fucking gods. Okay. I kind of want to race to Arimakinen just to see if she has any secret... She has... I don't know if she has to have secret events, but it would be kind of nice if she did have some sort of secret stuff. Secret story events from doing some races. Some optional stuff. Which does happen in some race for a lot of Umas, so I could see that happening here too. Let me see if she... oh, those were nice blue flowers. Let's see if she has anything for Arimakinen, especially since she has aptitudes for it. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Oh, at least she can win this race. Yay. At least she won the Arimakinen. That's all that matters. Who cares about the Japan Cup? Okay. Okay, so we're about to wrap up this one. I know I said I was probably going to do one more in the Breeders' Cup scenario, but it is actually kind of getting late, so I'm thinking maybe we might call it quits here. I don't know. I'm still debating. I think I could, if I go really quick, maybe we can do one in the... Because I really do want to try and do one in the new scenario, just to try and build her up for something. So let's do that. Let's do that real quick. We'll do speed run. I'll try and be as quick as I can with that stuff. Like I said, I'm pretty much ready for tomorrow anyway. I just gotta do the whole take out the contacts, brushing the teeth, that kind of thing, which that doesn't take that long, so as long as I'm in bed by like 11, we should be good. Okay, well, at least she won the Ura finals. That's all that matters. At least in this scenario. Oh, that's a nice outfit. Hold on. I like this outfit. I do like the amount of like kind of these like fancier outfits, not the normal kind of casual outfits they wear, but like kind of the dresses and like this stuff that they wear that they're giving them now. That's kind of cute. I like it. Like the little, not necessarily a dress, it's kind of just like a formal-y outfit. Yeah, look at that. And then there's another dress. That's cute. I like that. Different colors and stuff. Kind of the same style as the other ones. I think it's just the same style, different colors, but that's still nice. I'm not gonna skip this one. I'm sure this is probably gonna have some stuff just to wrap. Oh, look at that. That's nice. Nice little background. Nice orangey background. And of course the zoom in. Yep, of course. There we go. And that's Bucketd'or. Oh, that was good overall. I like that. That was cute. Very, very cute. Let me just like I said, this doesn't really matter, but I'm gonna do these anyway. Okay. Just put in random ones. Try and inflate the records. Okay. S plus. Wow, amazing. It's not that amazing, but it's whatever. Okay. Alright, thank you for those points. Okay, let's let me really skip through this real quick. Oh shoot, I accidentally did it in the full screen. Let me switch that over. Switch. There we go. Oh wait, usually the 5th story event, or is it the 6th story? Sorry, the 6th story event is usually the one where they're in like casual outfits and they're like in their everyday, doing everyday stuff or whatever. And then the 7th event is usually when they're doing like beach training. This one's usually like after they become trainees and whatever, and then like the kind of the after effects of that. So of course we see her in the gardens because she is a Bucketd'or. Makes sense. Okay, let's do this. Let's do one run with her in the newest scenario, and then we will we'll sign it off. So let's do Bucketd'or. Let me actually get parents this time that are actually viable and actually good, which requires me to actually kind of look through this real quick. I guess Oguri's fine. And then the other one, I'm just gonna bring Dansu. I'm Dansu Flame. Okay. Let's see. So, like I said, I don't have very good cards when it comes to pace chasers. Like, I don't have a Teo, I don't have a good enough copies of Fine Motion, but I'll try my best here. In fact, actually, hold on, if anything... No, I think that's right. Okay, so... Stamina should probably be Shakur. Where's Shakur? Air Shakur, Earth to Shakur. Okay. And then... let me bring this. Yeah, I think that works. Okay. Thank goodness for being able to borrow cards. Alright, let's do it. Speed run time. Yep, it's time for Bucketd'or to join the Breeders' Cup ranks. And of course she's going to be Philly and Mare Turf because that's how she is. Because she is a Philly/Mare. Makes sense. Checks out. Okay, let's do it. I'm sure we're going to get some more kind of like optional story events as we kind of go along here, because you see one right here already. There's definitely going to be those as we kind of go through it, which is totally fine, totally expected. In fact, if anything, that's good because that means more Bucketd'or content. So I'm pretty happy with it overall. Now, if we can get some good RNG going for the rest of this, I think we can get ourselves a good Bucketd'or. I wouldn't complain if we get a US. I don't think that's going to happen. I would be really surprised if that does happen. But we'll just have to see how the cards play out. Literally, the support cards. Naruhodo. I'm gonna actually do this. Just so I can get a better chance of maybe getting the date event. Date event? Nope. Dance event. Well, it's the same this time. I'm sorry, what percentage of failure was that? Wait, actually low-key, what? Ah, shoot, I missed the replay. Well, that's unfortunate. Hate to see it. Wow, that was the scene shift from one to the other in the exact same pose. Kind of a little bit trippy. No, not Shakur. I wanted freaking Ebayan, but okay, that's fine too. Okay, Ebayan. I was gonna say, if I failed that one, I saw that there was like a 2% chance of failure there, and I was like, no, it could happen though, but no. There we go, date event. Well, at least it finally showed up there. Okay, oh, I don't think... Actually, hold on. Unfortunately... I don't think we're gonna get Ebayan, but more than anything, I saw Espo was not looking good there, so I kind of really need to do her there first. Oh shoot, is this even gonna be enough for Ebayan? Please tell me yes. Yes? Yes, okay, thank god. Okay. Oof. Close call. I don't need energy.
育て
Nice. This event, Guts.
今日
Make your debut.
私たちが束ねた輝きどうかご覧ください
Beautiful. Okay. The Hanshin Junior Phillies. I mean, this is the same route that I've been taking, like, not Ebayon, Still in Love and, like, Aruvu, so very familiar with the races that are about to come. So the one thing I did want to eventually bring up with this Bucketd'or stream is a little bit of a fun fact, but also a little bit of a questionable fact. One that I'm still kind of trying to verify and make sure I'm not spreading misinformation and stuff, but it seems like it's true. Is I remember when I was looking through like Bucketd'or fan art, I was wondering why there was like so much fan art of her in cow print bikinis. And I was just like, that's really interesting. Why is there so much of this? Maybe it's just because my thought was, oh, maybe it's because her color scheme of her outfit is black and white. So maybe that's why. I found out recently that apparently the reason why that is the case is because the real life horse had a condition where she was leaking milk, basically. Hence the reason why we have all of the fan arts with her in the cow prints, and then the some of the more questionable fan arts going a bit further than that. But that is kind of something that I was like, wow, I did not realize that was a thing. But yeah, that's because I was kind of amazed. I'm like, yeah, because I remember when I was initially looking up Bucketd'or fan art, I was like, wow, why is there so much of her? Like, not so much, but there was like at least more than a couple of artists who had that exact same kind of idea, and I was just like, I don't know where this is coming from. Why is everybody depicting her as a cow? It's like, that's really weird. It's like, and then I found out the truth, and I'm like, ah, yes, of course. And then that checks out, I guess. Classic internet, never change. But yeah, I did want to bring that up at some point. I'm sure the game was never gonna make any sort of hints at that, because let's be honest, that's kind of really... I mean, I wouldn't be super shocked if they somehow made like an offhand reference at it, but I would be a little shocked considering that it didn't really seem like it's in... It just seems like it'd be way ripe for some like abuse of fan art, I guess. And also, this is an interesting soundtrack. I don't think I've ever heard this piece before. Oh, this is like lo-fi. Uma lo-fi? Wow, this is kind of nice, actually. Wait, is this supposed to be like an instrumental of another song? This is definitely an instrumental for a song. I just can't put my brain on what song this is. But this is good. Okay, I gotta look this up, see if this is even a song that's available on because I know they put a whole bunch of the soundtrack songs in some of the Winning Live CDs, like the soundtrack version ones. I'm wondering if this is a new one, and if it isn't a new one, then maybe it might be in one of those. To check that out. I like this. I actually like this a lot. This feels like it's new though. I don't think I've actually really listened. I've never heard this before. Then again, I haven't really been keeping up with most of the recent soundtracks in this game. I mostly skip through all this like this, so but even then, like if it's anything from like the new events, I should have at least have heard it. So, and that's why I'm thinking that this has to be a new thing. Okay. Apparently I'm just gonna be Ebayon. do need to get Espo at some point. Oh, it's a variation. It's good old Shion-san. She's doing ballet, and then suddenly Orphe comes along. Okay, seriously, with the... I think I have to do dreams here anyway, so... Oh wait, no I don't. Well, that was stupid of me then. Well, either way, I didn't like having to do another Ebayon. I think I was way too focused on the wit there that I want to change gears a little bit. What we got here? Oh, Grass Wonder, who is somehow shorter than Bucketd'or. Again, I cannot believe how short she is. I didn't realize that she was that. I thought she was a lot taller than she. In my mind. Oh, it's the flower committee. Good job, everybody. You did it. You became flowers. Oh, come on, Bucketd'or. You gotta win some of these races. I think I know why. It's because her speed is not that good right now. It's fine. We won't have that issue later. It's just been really weird in terms of the trainings right now. Oaks. Okay, with the Oaks. First option, if I remember. Okay. Ah, shoots. Wait, no, I have to do dreams here. I don't know what I'm thinking. In that case, let me do this. E, and then Ebayon with the friggin' B. That's nepotism for you. Excellent. $15. Wait, that's actually... Is that usually more than I get? No, that's standard. Okay, I was like... Did I accidentally get more than I usually do? Unfortunately, the answer is no. Well, not unfortunately, because it's not really that. If it happens, it's good, but I'm not really on the hunt for it. Here's Bouquet. Alright, I guess. I realize I've already used 2 date events, so I gotta be a little careful here. Otherwise, I'm gonna run out pretty quick. Oh, what do we got here? Is this a mood up? Mood down? Is this just a random story event? Oh. And there's Almond Eye throwing the tantrum because she didn't win. Oh, it's just a random story event. We'll go with the wisdom with the wit here. Oops. Oh god, what was the... I think it's this one? I mean... Either one's fine, but yeah, the top one, just because maybe I might want to make her into a Mile character. A Mile Umamusume. Umatter. You know, the Twitter, the Uma version of Twitter. Umatter. You matter. Don't say it, don't say otherwise. You matter. Actually, this is gonna be one of those times when I think I'm gonna go with this one. Yes. I know the chance of getting overweight is actually not that big. It's only like, what? 10%, I think? So it's actually not really that bad, but it does feel like... most of the time I feel like it's still, at least for me, unnecessary. Even when I do have low energy anyway. Oh, we got S mid. Not that I really care for that right now, but hey, I'll take it. Alright, yeah. I thought she failed that for a second. Okay, 35 for Ebayon. Yes. Espo. Okay. Yeah, cause that's a new one. I haven't heard that one from her in terms of the training. That sound. That's why I was a little bit worried. I was like, oh shoot, did she fail that for some reason? Even though I was like almost full health. Okay, lucky for you, you don't have to face overpowered loves only you, so lucky you're gonna win this one. There we go, nice. There was Daring Tack too, so wow, even then. Okay. Let's see, I think on the side of... well, hold on, actually. Actually, we might be short in terms of the 858 here. Unfortunately. Yeah, we're gonna be one short. Dang, that's unfortunate. Oh well. This one. Yeah, we are gonna be short. Big oof. Yeah, that still reminds me that the song for this scenario is still on my repeat playlists. Good old Uma in America. Which really goes back to the whole thing of, man, I really wish that they'd announce what areas they're going to go to, if any, for this so-called world tour for the 7th Live. I mean, I'm sure they probably might, if anything, they're probably going to announce it during next week's concert, but I kind of wish they did it. Also, can I just talk about how some of these camera angles for Bouquet with the training makes her eyes look like she's gone all yandere, which I don't know how, like right here. Why does it look like she's gone all yandere, like the light in her life's gone? I don't know, that does kind of look weird to me though. But yeah, when it comes to the live, I would kind of like to know sooner rather than later, just to plan ahead, but you know, that's whatever, I guess. Would be really nice. Yeah, there was a fail. There was a pretty good chance of failure there. I was kind of risking it. I did not put myself in a good position. I'm gonna actually... yeah, I'll do that. No, that one. The top option. God, if I select the bottom option, I'd never live with myself. Okay, Espo's good. Ebayon's good. No. No extra training for you. I will not allow that on my watch. I'll go with this one. I'm excited to see what the new scenario... Speaking of fine motion, I am excited to see what this new scenario is going to look like. With the ramen and stuff. Like, what is the gimmick going to be? How's that going to work? Obviously, it's going to take a week or two to actually figure it out, and for people to optimize min-max and all that stuff, but eventually, well, I'm hoping at least, I'm hoping it has kind of that same quirkiness as the cooking scenario, because I think with the cooking scenario, I really like the little chibi animations and the overall feel of it, and that's the reason why to this day I still think it's my favorite scenario. But we'll see whether it uses that whimsiness or whether it decides to go different direction. But I can see it kind of going. I don't think it's gonna go that like completely that direction with the cuteness and the chibis and all that stuff. But I do feel like it has opportunities for some fun moments here and there. Not saying this scenario doesn't. But I feel like this is kind of on the more boring end when it comes to the scenarios and stuff, so hopefully we get something a little more cuter and a little bit more funner for the next one. Like, I'm thinking like stuff like the DIY, at least like the DIY scenario, or the DIY, the design your island scenario. Like those had like the trainings and stuff, and the islands, which all had the different kind of funny animations, like stuff like that, right? Kind of added a little bit more random stuff to be able to see. That'd be kind of nice. Okay. Let's get into it. It is senior year. Hopefully, come out with a decent Bucketd'or. What are you? You are nothing. Okay. We'll go with that one. Let's see. I'm gonna continue to try and get with the stamina here. Or not stamina, sorry, power. Power was looking a little bit. It was a little bit behind. That was something that I was kind of noticed on the offhand. I was like, I need to get the power caught up pretty quick, because right now it's pretty laggy compared to the rest of the other stats, and it honestly still kind of is. So let me continue doing that, I guess. Because at least I didn't get 455, but I think as we learned from yesterday's stream, that's not the biggest detriment. Like, we can catch ourselves up from that. Granted, it does require a hell of a good last few turns for us to somehow catch up from it, but it is possible, so just gotta get really lucky with some of the way the RNG falls. Oh, we got a distance for long. That's actually kind of funny. So I think there's so many factors that it doesn't show some of those, because the pink factor I definitely did not see the pink factor there. So I think sometimes it just doesn't even show those. Okay. I think we are 1, 2, 3 short. I think we're not going to get 858, but I don't think I even got 858 in any of my runs yesterday, and I still did really well, so that's just more of a vanity thing than anything. It's really only a difference of like, what, 5% training bonus, I think, which is still something, but it's like, if that's the trade-off between that and like sacrificing really good trainings, I don't think it's worth it in that case. But I guess, you know, your mileage may vary when it comes to that stuff. It's all really case by case basis. That's the fun part about this, at least this scenario, is the fact that it is case by case, so it's not. That's why I kind of prefer it over the onsen scenario. The fact that it is kind of, you don't have to follow this regimented strategy. You can be a little bit more free-forming when it comes to stuff, which is a little bit more nicer. I feel like by the end of the onsen scenario, I just felt like I was doing the same things over and over and over and over again. Not saying that you're not really doing that here either, but it does feel like it's a little bit more varied. So at least there's some less monotony when it comes to that, which is good. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, like see, like in that too, with the with her wearing the glasses. For whatever reason, the lights, I guess, because the lights in her pupils is being covered by the eyeglasses in that case. That's why it looks like she's just gone all. It's just all yandere and stuff. Right. Let's do. I don't really know. Power. Yeah, dang. I think I was like one or two short, maybe. Actually, don't know. No, probably not even 2 short. I think I was like 3 short, so not even really that close, honestly. Oh yeah, 13. Yeah, that's not gonna be enough at all. That's not even gonna be close. What are we doing here? Okay. Yeah, just barely get this one. Oh, yes please. You know, that would have been... Even that would have been enough. I still would have needed one more. Which would be right here. Let's take this one. Okay, let's see. This is probably where I need to start using the dreams. Yeah, because the speed is actually really far behind. I definitely need to do like multiple speed trainings. This is where it would be nice if I get something good, but that's not really that good either, so I have to do another one of these. I'm gonna actually do it on stamina. Because I have my reasons. Yeah, you know what it is? I think it is because like during like some of the at least like with the swimming training and like the glasses training, like both of those were being covered up by her like covering up the light part of her pupils there, so it just seemed like she was very she had no emotions. Okay, let's see. Really not going to give me anything for the speed side of things. Yeah, this is probably not going to be anywhere close to US, but that's okay. Honestly, not the biggest deal. Oh man, okay, well. Because that's not even going to be close to max speed, which is also kind of a little bit unfortunate. Didn't even get to 2000. That's kind of tragic, actually. Yeah, let's do one last. Just get 2 extra, just squeeze out a little bit more speed from her. Not that that's really going to make too big of a difference. Alright, Bucketd'or is racing. We got 2 of them racing in the same race. 2 and 2. I don't know how I feel about that. Here she is at Santa Anita. Good old Red Desire falling to her knees at Santa Anita. Because she didn't win. Oh well, maybe next time. I mean, that's just like, isn't that just like the IRL horse? Did the IRL horse win this? I don't think she won the mirror. Or did she? I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, wow, we did not get max speed, so I think that's really gonna make this, the rating of this horse fall very, very far. In fact, this may not even be a UA, to be honest. So that might be a big oof. But you know what? Our luck had to run out sometime, and at least it didn't happen during the gacha part. That's all I'll say about that. But I'll do this, and then we'll see the ratings, and then we'll put her in our team, and then we'll call it a day, because it is late for me, and I assume it's late for y'all, so we gotta get up, rise and shine for another week. Another productive week in our capitalistic society. Hooray. My favorite. I love working for the man. My fate. Okay. That's good there. Go back. Okay. Moment of truth. How bad is this Bucketd'or? It is UB9. Yep, wow, we barely didn't reach UA. That's actually kind of funny. It really does come down to the fact that that speed rating was just not very good. It's whatever. Oh shit, we got to level 3, so we actually unlocked her 6th story, which is kind of funny. I guess we can go through that real quick. Because why not? You know, get ourselves a little bit of a glimpse of her casual outfit, even though we already did that earlier. Yep, there she is at the flowers again, and there she is at another field, except her casual outfit now. You know, out in the countryside. Is this where she lives? I wonder if this is just her hometown or something. Oh, they're in the church now? They're ready to get... They're ready to get married and ready to elope. Let's do it. Oh no, this is just just kidding. It's just probably some area, some foresty area that they're touring. That's nice. I always like me some nature. You know, living out here, there's so many great places to hike and stuff that I really haven't taken too much advantage of, but I've done some hikes here and there, but definitely feel like I need to go out more in nature. It's just right now it's gotten a lot more hotter. Weather update, by the way. It was hot. Luckily, I think next week it's going to get a bit more cooler, so can take advantage of the better weather. But yeah, I didn't really do much when it comes to going out. I did go out today for what it's worth, but that was just mostly for shopping, so just essential stuff, nothing too crazy. Yeah, let's get married someday. That's the only thing I'm gonna assume that she says. And nobody can tell me otherwise. Okay. That, I think, is going to be it. Actually, let's see how the Tachyon event, let's see if we got anything. We got... Oh, we already got a report. Nice. That's good. I'll have to see what I have to use that on, because I still haven't even checked yet. But that's good. That's good. Okay. I think we're good. Let's sign off. Hope everyone had a good stream with Bucketd'or. I know I had a good time looking through some of her stories. Definitely, I don't know if she exceeded my expectations. I think she definitely lived up to... I already knew she was going to be kind of more of a shyer, kind of more, I guess, meek character. But I do like those characters for what it's worth, so I was very appreciative of that, and it was a nice story overall. And I did appreciate the Kata and family interactions. So, hope everyone had a good time with that. I will probably not be seeing y'all until Wednesday at the earliest. But if not Wednesday, then because Thursday I'm going to have to go to, or not have to, but because I will be at another World Cup watch party, I will see you probably most likely on Friday for another version of Omori featuring Chino with the most raspiest voice ever. So hope you look forward to that. Till then, hope you all have a good start to your weeks. And however long of the week and you may have. For me at least, it's only like an hour and a half until it's Monday. Anyway, hope you all have a good rest of it. This has been Shiona Penguin, and I will see you in a future stream. Thank you, and see you next time. Goodbye. Whoops, that the be right back screen. I don't know what I'm doing. Ha ha ha. Thanks for watching. See you guys.